Wait. Before you set this down and move on to the next thing, my child, stay with me for a moment. There is something I have been waiting a long time to say to you, longer than you know. You have gone your whole life listening for a certain voice. You may not even have a name for it, but you know the ache of its absence. It is the voice that says, "I am proud of you." Maybe you never heard it from the ones who were supposed to say it. Maybe a father who could not or would not. A mother too tired, too wounded herself to give what she never received. Maybe you heard the opposite so many times that the words carved a groove in you. And to this day, when something goes right, you flinch and wait for the correction that always came. So you learn to work harder. You learned that love was a wage you had to earn and could never quite finish earning. And here you are, all these years later, still working, still hoping that if you just do enough, are enough, someone will finally look at you and say the words, "Stay with me." Because by the time these words are finished, I am going to tell you something I have seen in you, something no one else noticed, something you yourself have forgotten, and it is going to change the way you understand your whole life. I am going to show you the moment I was proudest of you, not the moment you think. Stay until the end. This is the message I held back until you were ready to hear it. Let us breathe first. You have been holding yourself so tightly. In, slowly. Out, let the shoulders fall. In, I am here. Out, you are safe. There is no hurry in this place. The world outside can wait. For these few minutes, there is nothing you must fix, nothing you must prove, no one you must become. There is only you and me and the truth I want to give you. Let me tell you something I have watched, quietly, for a very long time. I have seen you get up in the morning when you did not want to get up. I have seen you put your feet on the cold floor on the days when staying in bed would have been so much easier, and I have watched you rise anyway. No one applauded. No one even knew what it cost you, but I knew. I was there, in the gray light, and I saw you choose to live another day. That is the first thing I want you to understand tonight. The world measures pride by the loud things, the trophies, the titles, the moments on the stage, but I have never measured you that way. I measure you by the quiet, unwitnessed faithfulness that no one ever claps for. And that is my mini truth for you, the one I will give you now, before the deeper one comes, the thing you are most ashamed of, that your life has been ordinary, that you never did anything the world calls great. That very thing is where I have found my deepest delight in you. The ordinary faithful life is not the small life. It is the one I built the whole world to hold. If those words reach something in you, if you have waited a long time to hear that you have been seen, then, before we go on, I want you to do one small thing. Type Amen in the comments below. Not for me, for you. Let it be the first time you agree out loud that you are worth being proud of. Say Amen, and let the ones reading it know they are not the only ones who needed to hear this today. Do you feel that? Just for a moment, let it land. Now, let me take you deeper, because there is far more. You have spent so much of your life comparing the final result. You look at what your hands produced, and you weigh it against what others produced, and you feel that you came up short. But my child, I was never watching the result. I was watching you. I was watching you the year everything fell apart, and you kept showing up anyway. Do you remember? You think of that season as your failure. I think of it as your finest hour, because anyone can be faithful when the harvest is coming in. I watched you be faithful in the drought, when there was no evidence, no reward, no reason to keep going, except that something in you refused to let go of me. That is not weakness. That is the strongest thing a human heart can do. I was watching you when you forgave the one who never apologized. You did it quietly, in your own heart, where no one saw. You laid down the right to be angry, not because they deserved it, but because you were tired of carrying the poison. Heaven grew still that day. I want you to know that. When you released them, I released something in you. I was watching you every time you were kind, when no one would have blamed you for being hard. Every time you gave, when you had little to give. Every time you stayed. In the marriage, in the friendship, in the calling. When leaving would have been easier and quieter, and no one would have judged you for walking away. You stayed, and I saw. You have been so busy keeping score against yourself that you never noticed the score I was keeping, and my ledger looks nothing like yours. Where you have written failure, I have written faithfulness. Where you have written wasted, I have written watered. Every tear you cried into the dark was seed, and I have not forgotten a single one. Let us breathe again, because I know this is a lot to hold. In, I have seen it all. Out, and I am not disappointed. In, I am proud. Out, of you. I know what the enemy of your soul has whispered to you across the years. He told you that you were a disappointment. He told you that if people knew the real you, the tired you, the failing you, the you that lies awake at 3 in the morning, afraid you have wasted your one life, if they knew, they would turn away. He has used your own quiet voice against you, so that the cruelest critic you have ever known lives inside your own head. But he is a liar, and he has always been a liar. He shows you the highlight reels of other people and the blooper reel of yourself, and he calls that a fair comparison. It is not. It never was. Let me tell you what is true instead. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are not the sum of the things you failed to do. You are my child, and I have been proud of you since before you took your first breath. And nothing you do or fail to do can add 1 ounce to that pride or take 1 ounce away. I am not proud of you because of your performance. I am proud of you because you are mine. The pride came first. It was always first. Think of a small child learning to walk. The child takes 2 steps and falls. Does the father love the child less for falling? Does he stand over the child, arms crossed, disappointed? No, he is on the floor with his arms open, and he is laughing with delight, because the child stood at all. That is how I have watched your whole life, my child. Every step you took toward me, however small, however wobbly, however many times you fell right after, I was on the floor with my arms open, delighting in you. You thought I was the crossed arms father. You have lived your whole life performing for a version of me that does not exist. The real me has been cheering for you from the beginning, and you were working so hard you could not hear it. And now, I will tell you the deepest truth, the one I held back until you had heard all the rest. You have been waiting your whole life to hear me say, I am proud of you. But my child, I have already said it. I said it the loudest way a father can. I looked at this broken world, and I looked at you in it, and I decided you were worth everything. I gave up everything I had to come and get you. A father does not do that for a disappointment. A father does that for the child, who is the joy of his heart. The cross was not me settling for you. The cross was me telling the entire universe, at the top of my voice, that I would rather die than spend eternity without you. That is how proud I am of you. That is how much you are worth to me. It is finished, and it was finished for you. You never had to earn the words. The words were spoken before you were born, written in blood before you drew breath. I am proud of you. I have always been proud of you, and I will be proud of you when your work here is done and you finally come home, and I will meet you at the door, and I will say it to your face at last. Let me sit with you in that a little longer, because I know how deep the groove goes. When a wound is old enough, it stops feeling like a wound and starts feeling like the truth. You do not experience the voice that says you are never enough as a lie someone taught you. You experience it as simply the way things are, the water you swim in, the weather of your own mind. And so, you have never questioned it. You have built your entire life on a foundation someone poured into you before you were old enough to refuse it, and you called that foundation reality. But I was there when the foundation was poured. I saw the hand that poured it, and I know it was not mine. The voice that shrank you was never the voice of the one who made you. I do not speak to my children in the language of contempt. I have never once looked at you with disappointment in my eyes. Not the day you failed, not the day you fell, not the day you turned away from me entirely and thought you had gone too far to come back. I was never disappointed. I was only ever waiting, with the patience of someone who has all of eternity and would spend every second of it on you. So tonight, I am asking you to question the water for the first time. When that old voice rises up in you tomorrow, and it will, I want you to stop and ask it one question. Whose voice is this, really? Because it is not mine. And if it is not mine, then it does not get to have the final word about who you are. I get the final word. I have always had the final word. And my word over you is beloved. My word over you is enough. My word over you is mine. I want to speak now to the specific ache you carry, to the one who raised children and wonders if you did it right. I saw the nights you paced the floor with a sick child, the prayers you prayed over them that they will never know about, the sacrifices you made in silence. You did it right, not perfectly, but faithfully. And faithfully is the only right there is, to the one who never married, or lost the one you married, and wonders if your life counted without the things others had. It counted. Every life I make on purpose, and I do not make spare ones. Your solitude was not emptiness. It was room I made in you for myself, and you let me fill it, and that is a rarer and more beautiful thing than you have ever let yourself believe. To the one whose body is failing now, who feels the strength leaving, and fears that your useful years are behind you, hear me. You were never valuable for your usefulness. A sunset is not useful. A song is not useful. And yet they are among the most precious things I ever made. Your worth was never in what you could produce. It was in who you are. And who you are does not diminish as your body does. It deepens. You are becoming more yourself, not less, in these years. I am proud of the person you are becoming even now, even here. To the one who lies awake in the small hours of the night, when the house is quiet and the years press in, and you do the terrible arithmetic of a life, counting what you meant to do and did not, who you meant to become and did not, the apologies you meant to make and never made. I am there in those hours too. Those are not wasted hours. Those 3 in the morning reckonings, when you are too honest to lie to yourself anymore, are some of the holiest hours of your life, because they are the hours when you finally stop performing and let me see you as you are. And I want you to know, what I see when the masks come off in the dark is not a disappointment. It is, my child, more beautiful in honest exhaustion than in any of the polished daytime versions you show the world. To the one who looks back and grieves the person you could have been, if things had gone differently, if you had been braver, luckier, loved better, born into a kinder start, let me ease that grief. I have not been comparing you to the person you could have been. I have only ever known the person you are, walking the exact road you walked, and I have loved that person on that road, in that weather, with those wounds. The unlived life you mourn was never the real one. The real one is the one you are living, and it is the one I am proud of, and there is no other version of you I wish I had instead. You are the one I chose. You, exactly as the years have made you. But there is one more thing. One thing I have not told you yet. Stay with me for it, because it is the part that changes everything. Come back tomorrow, and every day, and let me keep telling you these things, because you have gone so long without them that one night will not undo the silence of years. I will have a new message waiting for you here, every single day. Subscribe and turn on the bell, so that the voice you waited your whole life to hear can find you every morning from now on. Do not go back to the silence. Let me speak to you again. Picture it now, if you will. A golden stream of light, moving through the darkness of everything you have carried, flowing steady and warm and unhurried, carrying every unwitnessed good thing you ever did, downstream toward a place where none of it is lost. That stream has your whole life in it, not the version you are ashamed of, the true version, the one I saw, and it is all flowing home. And there, at the end of the stream, a doorway of soft golden light, standing open in the dark. Not a door you must earn your way through. A door already open, warm light spilling out, someone standing just inside it, who has been waiting for you longer than you have been alive. Breathe with me one last time before you go. In, I am proud of you. Out, and I always was. In, I am here. Out, and I am not leaving. Now here is the thing I held back. The moment I was proudest of you, it was not any of your victories. It was not the day you succeeded or the day you were strong. The moment I was proudest of you was tonight, right now. This moment, when you were tired and unsure and quietly certain you had never been enough, and you stayed anyway. You let me speak. You let yourself be loved when everything in you had learned to refuse it. Do you understand what that took? After all those years of the door being shut, you opened it a crack tonight and let the light in. That is the bravest thing I have watched you do, and I was here for it. I would not have missed it for anything in all creation. So when you wondered, all through these words, when I would finally get to the moment, you were already living inside it. The proudest moment was the listening. It was you. Rest now, my child. You can stop working. The wage was never real. The love was always free. Lay down the weight of proving, and let yourself be, for the first time, simply and completely delighted in. You are loved. You are seen. You are mine.